So I was with a client today, and yet another person with a lower back problem. And it just made me really think about sharing this information because it's come to my attention over time and through practice that really lower back problems are generally fall into one of two categories, and that is either the lower back is loose, which is about 75% of the time. Lower back is weak; it's loose. The ligaments and tendons and such have been stretched out from sitting too much. Basically, that's what it comes down to: sitting too much, not moving enough, not doing enough exercise over a period of time. That's scenario one. Scenario two is that the lower back is literally too strong, and so it's too tight, and therefore it's literally crushing the contents of the spine, so the discs, and then of course the nerves are affected and all that, and you get pain. Either way, you get pain. And what I've come to realize is that today I'm going to address number one. So number one, weak lower back, and how do we address that? Well, see, your spine is made up of a number of different bones, and they all need to work together as a team, as a unit. They're designed to work together as a unit, not as individual parts and pieces. And so each piece is designed to move just a little bit to accommodate the overall movement that the person is trying to make. Now, over time, certain parts of these, certain vertebrae in the spine, they don't move as well. And so that means that other vertebrae have to move more to accommodate. And those are the areas usually that are in the weak areas. Those are the areas that get damaged. So in the lower back, for example. Now, what do I find that's so interesting that I want to share with you? And that is this: when the lower back is weak, and see, now the goal again. So now you have a weak lower back that's hypermobile. So there's going to be part of the system that is not that's not very mobile, because you have a part that's too mobile, and that's going to be the upper back. And so the first step really is to release the upper back, not to go into the lower back and release it more, but to release the strain in the upper back first, to get more of a uniformity in the movement of the vertebra. Okay, and then once you remove that strain in the upper back, then strengthening the lower back is the key. But not first. First you want to remove the strain in the upper back and then strengthen the lower back. Now I find that to be successful in about pretty much almost 100% of the cases, with some variations in how that's applied. But that is, I found to be quite profound. It's a very simple and straightforward way of looking at what goes on in the spine, at least in terms of what I see coming into my office. So I hope that's helpful for you. And if you'd like to hear more about that, certainly come and visit me at myvitalityblueprint.com and sign up for my newsletter. I provide all kinds of wonderful information like this. I have a free course for you, especially people with back pain sufferers. So come on down, myvitalityblueprint.com.